1984 has been a tough year. Our sales are down, our growth is down.
Sonny, I brought you in here to grow the basketball business.
Matt, we spoke a few years ago. I think it's so cool that you and Ben are getting together on more stuff now. What was it like, though? I mean, this is the first time he's directed you in your 40-plus years of friendship. What's that like?
Mark, he's been directing me for years, you know? No. Yeah. There's a name for that, and you say it out loud. It's a capital B. Honestly, it's like a real kind of natural extension of how we work together anyway. You know, we've written a bunch, we've produced a bunch together, we've acted opposite each other. So, you know, a lot of it's just creative problem solving that we do anyway. And so it didn't really feel like too much of a shift. You know, I was really not surprised how great a director he is. I mean, he is really, and you know, it's a lot of it's intuitive, but a lot of it's, you know, his strategic in the sense that, you know, we hired a lot of actors who were kind of hyphenates, right? Who were real filmmakers. You know, Viola and Julius are A-list producers. Bateman's you know, he directs, he produces, he writes, he acts. Marlon and Chris Tucker both write, you know, and like when you get these hyphenates in there and you're building the, you know, the story really comes alive with their input. And that's the philosophy that we've always believed in. And you put these people in a position to really get the best work from them, a great environment where their ideas are welcome. And Marlon was, you know, picked it up right away. A lot of ad-libbing, and all of those ad-libs are in the movie. So it's like you feel that contribution. And it's like it's a great feeling, like it extends to the crew too. Everybody was contributing and you can feel it. And when you're on a set like that, as Marlon said, it doesn't get any better than that. That's what we do it for.
Sonny, he's such a great character. You know, what did you like about him most?
Oh, wow. I mean, he was just jumped off the page. It was a great character. And, you know, watching the documentaries about him, it was really clear a few things, how much he loved basketball and how much he loved the players. And when I talked to him, he really talked with such kind of a beautiful nostalgia about this time in his life and the relationships, you know, his friends and, you know, George and all these guys, Rob Strasser that he worked with. And it just, you know, Sonny's in his 80s now, and he just, he's looking back now, and you can really feel how important this time in his life was. And that we really wanted to try to capture that spirit of what it was like at Nike at that time, what these guys were like. You know, they really bucked the conventional wisdom by doing this, and the rest is history.
As they say, Marlon, George Raveling, he plays such a pivotal role in Michael's decision to sign with Nike. So what's it like for you? You get the call. How do you react to that, joining up for this?
I was excited, you know, to be able to go do a scene with Matt, who I've respected for years, and to be directed by Ben, who I too have respected for years. I love their work, and just think about the caliber of the cast, and, you know, to get to go and you know, be your best you in a great environment like this. It's one of those things that it's like why we do this, right? It's like to go to work and do your best work with the best people it's everything.
Matt, why was Air the right project to launch Artist Equity, the new company you founded with Ben?
Well, it's all about the writing and the acting. And that's, you know, one of the things that was important to us with this company. I mean, we want to make all kinds of movies, but particularly we want to make the kind of movies that we love and that we grew up loving and that were starting to disappear from the multiplex. And we, you know, one of the things that's happening in these, you know, in this new streaming world and all this stuff, what everybody needs is quality. And that's, you know, after, you know, 3 decades each of doing this job, like we do know how to do it. And we feel like we can do it in a way in which the artists who work on the projects are compensated more fairly and are valued. Like the pay system's a bit archaic, and a lot of these key crew members are just tragically undervalued, and so we're trying to remedy that with our pay structure.
I mean, if you look at him, if you really look at Jordan like I did, you're going to see exactly what I see.
Which is what?
The most competitive, guy I have ever seen. He is a killer.